Hello, darlings. Hello, darlings. Welcome to the sit down. And today I have my absolute fave, decided to come and grace me with her presence. And I'm so excited. So, welcome to this. Okay, let me give her a chance to greet you guys. I'm used to doing this by myself.
I know. And it's the first time you're having someone
It's the first time I'm having someone on my channel as well.
Hello, darlings. How are you guys? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are good and happy Saturday. I'm here to collaborate with our beautiful Sisi. I love her so much. I love her style.
Oh, man.
I love the fact that she is taking space on the internet for our age mates. And I like the fact that she took that leap of faith and said, you know what? I'm going to try this and give it my best. And she's doing amazingly well.
Absolutely.
Wow. And I'm very happy to be here.
We're happy to have her, guys, right? Yeah. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you for this. I really appreciate it. So, guys, Zwaki and myself are just gonna have a quick sit down, and she's got some questions for me. We really just want to dive into the issue of content creators at our age, because she's in her 40s, I'm in my 50s, so we are sort of in the same age group. And there isn't a lot of us on the internet. Yes, Absolutely. There are a few, but it's a
maybe in our country, also South Africa specifically,
Absolutely.
we don't have a lot.
And I think the whole point of this thing is to just encourage people to say, we are here, so come join the circle and let's make it bigger. And now that we are here and we are doing it, we thought, why not, just sit down so that you can see Uguti, it's doable. 100%. So that's what we are doing. She's going to be asking me questions, but it's not like an interview. We're just going to be having a conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we will start. So the first question that I have for Sis B is, why did you start your YouTube channel and content creation?
Okay.
What is your why?
What is my why? Yeah. In terms of just content creation as a whole, I'll start there. I've always loved content creation, but maybe specifically, I've always loved Instagram.
Okay.
I've been on Instagram maybe since 2014.
Really?
Yeah, but I've recently deleted my old posts because I was just trying to create a different feel of the page. Because previous I was just posting when I feel like I look good, I'll post, but there was no purpose behind the posting to say maybe I'm pushing towards becoming like a full-on content creator. So I've always loved the Instagram space particularly. But in terms of YouTube, believe it or not, God said I must start a YouTube channel. And I really was like, to do what? To do what?
Like, dude. I hear you, but...
to do what, and my impression as well at the time was it's not for people my age. Like nobody's gonna even want to follow me and things like that. But yeah, I just followed the instruction to start the YouTube channel. But another thing also, when I was just trying to understand maybe where God is coming from, was that I have life experience. And I've been through so much as well in my life. And I felt that slowly but surely, I can be able to unveil, the curtain and be able to help maybe somebody else who might be younger than me finding themselves in where I was at some point in my life.
Or somebody your age.
Absolutely. And to make them realize that you can get out of a tough situation. And I had been doing that with just younger women around me. But they also influenced me to say, more people need to hear what you have to say. And I was like, okay.
I love that.
Does what I have to say really, is that important? And they said, it is. Actually, my two young friends, Refilwe and Tsekhot, I know they watch my channels. They pressurized me to start a YouTube channel as well. And they were like, you have to do it. So that was my second reason.
Yeah.
But my third reason was I wanted to document my life for the grandchildren I don't have.
As we all know. That handle.
As you guys know, that my handle is for the grandkids I don't have. I've got 2 children, as you know, who are both in their my daughter is in her late 20s, my son is in his early 30s. They both don't have children. Okay. I'm in my 50s, I'm still energetic and whatever. I don't know when they are going to have kids. And one thing, I'm not that parent who pressurizes children to have kids.
Good. I love that.
I'm not. Yeah. So they'll have children when they are ready, but they might have children when I don't have this energy anymore. They might have children when I I want my grandchildren to be able to come back to this channel and think,
see you in this.
What would my grandmother say about such a thing? Yeah. So that's my other wife. It's for the grandchildren I don't have.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it.
So those are my why for this YouTube journey.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Just a follow-up question on that.
Sure.
So how do you decide what to share on the internet and not what to share? Like, how do you maneuver around that?
Yeah. It can be a bit tricky.
Yeah.
It is a muddy place to try and navigate because I believe it's still important to keep who I am, to myself, but also showing who I am as well to the people that want to be on this journey with me. So it is dicey for me, I don't want to lie, but I think I just, more than anything, I want to focus on the things that I've overcome, to say I've been here and this is where I am. You can be as well. It's almost I want to put out content that is motivational and encouraging more than anything. But I mean, the little intricacies about my personal life and whatever, it's things I choose to sort of keep to myself. But at the same time, I do want my personality and how my life is like to sort of show up. Yeah. So it can be a little.
That's true.
I don't know about you, but sometimes I would watch a video and think, I'm cutting this.
While editing. 100%.
While
It
editing.
happens all the time.
So
Yeah. That's I like that. On to the next question.
Okay.
What is your niche? Do you have a niche, and what is it? And also, how did you come to that decision, if you have it?
I don't have a niche, and I don't necessarily believe in niching per se. I believe in focusing on things that I'm passionate about. I do, for example, like I said, that I think I would love a big part of my content to be about just inspiring by virtue of sharing that you can come out of adversity because I've been there and things like that. I do like to showcase my lifestyle. I like to dine and things like that, which I think that I've been showing quite a lot because I go out to lunches and stuff with friends. I do love fashion, but I think I've not been spotlighting it as much. Not sure why. But I'm
also not sure why.
I'm not sure why. I honestly have not been spotlighting that part. But I think I don't want to niche. I've watched thousands and thousands of YouTube videos about whether to niche or not and things like that. And I just choose not to do that, but just to focus on things that I'm passionate about. Yeah.
But I think what you're passionate about, for me, can be your niche. So I think, that for me, that is niching down anyway, because that's your passion.
I think you're right, but I think maybe my understanding of it is just one focal point.
If it's passion, then all you is passion.
Exactly. I think I struggle with that. Because I think my thing as well is, as people, you as Mtswaki, you are not one-dimensional. I watch your channel and you're all about fitness and you're all about healthy eating. You are all about makeup. So you are not one-dimensional. I don't necessarily think it's niche down, but it's just you spotlighting the things that you like. I don't know how to explain it.
But I get you. I really get you. I really get you, because a lot of people on YouTube almost sort of not force, but encourage everyone who is on YouTube to niche down. because of the algorithm.
Yeah.
But the algorithm, I think, must also come to the
It must
party
come to
and
the
help us,
party.
because to your point, you like different things.
Absolutely.
You like different things. You eye a lot of things.
Absolutely.
Maybe there can be one or two things that are going to be spotlighted
Absolutely.
under your content.
You never
But
know.
yeah.
Your I don't know whether to call it breakthrough, but you're putting whatever that might put you out there in the world. It might be your makeup. It might be the fact that you love gym. So you can't forget about gym and focus only on makeup, because you never know.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Next question is, what challenges have you faced so far as a content creator / YouTuber to overcome them?
I think the first one that would be obvious if you look at my channel is the growth.
The growth.
My growth is very, very small.
Yeah.
It's slow. In as much, also another thing, it's not about comparison, but you observe.
Yes.
And it makes sense
It makes
to
sense.
look
It's
at other people that may have started the journey around the same time as you. Some who may have started even after you, who have moved way past where I am. So that is my biggest challenge, that the growth is slow. But I think what makes me not to give up is the why that I explained to you. Because you don't know this journey. It might be slow today. In another year, it might be a completely different conversation.
100%.
And I actually do believe that it will be a different conversation in another year.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing. But I think when I started the channel, when I started the channel, I did not know what I was doing.
Like a lot of us.
I had no clue.
We were just winging it.
I was just winging it. But I'm actually proud of myself at the fact that I took out the time to learn and understand how to do all of these things and navigate this YouTube life. And I think I'm at the place where I can't say I know everything. There's always room to learn. But I'm at a place where I think I'm a little bit more confident with what I'm doing on the screen. But yeah, that has been a challenge. Other than that, I haven't really experienced anything, maybe because I'm still small. They always say the bigger you get, the more problems you attract.
100%. But that's very true, actually.
So for now, I'm still okay. Yeah.
All right, that's good. All right, the next question is, what excites you about content creation or being a YouTuber, and what doesn't excite you?
I think what excites me about content creation is the fact that I used to believe that I'm not creative. I was convinced.
Same! Actually, same!
Right?
I want to tell you that I grew up with that mindset.
Absolutely.
I grew up with that mindset.
I had convinced myself that I'm not creative. And my siblings are creatives. My sister is in advertising. My late brother was a drama.
Oh, but you had like more, not pressure, but you had it like a spotlight on you to
in a
come
way.
to that decision.
In a way, I think.
Yes, because you grew up around creatives.
Absolutely.
So when you compared yourself to them,
absolutely. My children are in creative environments in terms of their work.
Are they?
Yeah, and I had taken a different journey in terms of my career direction. Therefore, even at home, the conversation was always around, you are the serious one. You are the one who do the important things.
You were boxed as
I was boxed as a non-creative. But when I look back, I actually realized that I've always been creative. Because of it, I think about the things I used to do and the things that I'm still able to do outside YouTube. That actually I've been creative all along. It was just in the mind. So that has been the exciting part, to see things that I think about that have the ability to bring them to life and bring them to the screen. So that's been exciting for me. But I also just enjoy content creation, like the recording of I did not realize I would enjoy it as much as I do.
There's something about it.
There's just something about it. So I really, really enjoy it. I think that's also what keeps me going, even though the growth is slow.
Yes,
the joy that I derive out of it. That's that. I initially was not very happy about the editing component. Like I've had a lot of us
editing is going to kill us.
So I was not really excited about editing. But when you are in the space for a while, you figure out what will make your life a little bit easy.
It gets very exciting when you do it, right? The process now.
It gets exciting. And how I record now, I make sure that I cut it at the right time. I don't leave it
already your mind is thinking
about editing. So I think I've come to reduce that stress, because it was really sometimes taking away from the excitement, the daunting part of having to edit this video. But now, having just learned how to maneuver around it has made it a little bit better. But other than that, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy content creation. I did not think I would this much. I really do.
Yeah. That's good. I love it for you.
Thank you. I love it for me.
Yeah, when you're doing something that you're enjoying,
absolutely.
Everything else that's negative or a challenge really is small waters.
Absolutely.
Literally. All right. The next question is, how do you prepare your content creation day? Like, for example, whether you are vlogging or you're having a sit down. Take us through that. Like, how do you prepare or plan for your content creation day, or do you even plan?
That's the question. Do I even? Honestly, I've also watched a lot of videos where they tell you about the planning, whatever. I have not mastered it. Maybe I've also not really given myself time to really do it. But how I do it, if I know that on Saturday I'm going to spend time with Nzwaki, then in my head I'll be like, okay, if she's okay with it, I'll be vlogging our engagement. And then with sit downs, I randomly have thoughts coming through my head. And now what I've started doing, because sometimes I would not, in a space where I feel like I could record something I can upload. Therefore, I would let the thought run, and I would miss out. But now what I do, I just record myself no matter how I am, and then I'll look at it later and clean it up and then be able to put it up on the internet. So that's what I do. But the planning and the days and whatever, I'm even still struggling with the posting days.
Yes.
I'm gonna get to that. I really want to get to that though, because it gives the subscribers the chance to know when to expect what's coming. So I'm working on that, guys. But yeah, it's still touch and go.
Yes, and the algorithm also favors you when you have sorted that.
The consistency in terms of how, you see that I didn't know.
It helps you.
Okay.
And also earlier on when we were having a conversation, you said to me that you have started batch recording.
Yes.
Maybe tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, I've actually started batch recording because I hated putting...
Okay, what is batch recording? Those who might not know.
Okay, batch recording is to have footage that is ready, that is not immediate. Maybe that might have taken a week ago, 2 weeks ago, that you can work and push forward whilst you have another batch at the back to upload. Yes. So I've started doing that, to batch record, because I found that I would find myself under pressure of having to have an upload, and I don't really have footage. So I guess it's circumstances allowed that I was at a place where I could record a lot when I had a video that was in edit. Then I thought, okay, I'm gonna stick to this. Like as we speak, I have 2 videos ready prior to our sit down today. So that's what I'm happy about that, because
and it makes you feel like you're in control.
Absolutely. I'm not racing and running around and having just to record for the sake of recording. I don't want to do that either. So I've started the batch recording.
All right, the next question is, what would you say to your age mate that is sitting there and wondering whether they should start this content creation or YouTube journey? What words of encouragement do you have for that person?
Yeah, I really would say, if it's something that is a desire of yours, if you feel like you are desiring to do it, but for whatever reason you are afraid or whatever, I would say,
look at us.
we are here.
Yeah.
And but also to not make it seem like we also started and we were comfortable in front of the camera. It can be a daunting thought. It can be, you can sometimes think, what am I even doing? Because you are not sure, you haven't figured out certain things. But I used to hear people say, just start. And thought, that's ridiculous.
It is. It sounds ridiculous.
It sounded ridiculous to me. But honestly, I'm going to say the ridiculous thing.
Now you're that person.
I'm that person now. I'm going to say the ridiculous thing. Just start. Take your phone and record yourself. And it's only when you keep on doing that you start become comfortable to do it, right? So take your phone, even if you can start with shorts. If you want to speak, say something, post it as a short. It gets a little more comfortable as you do. So just start. And it's all I can say. But I do understand, because I was there as well. I was scared and I thought, people are going to think, low mama on a 50 times and I honestly thought it was a space for younger people.
A lot of us still think that
YouTube is for everybody.
Content creation in general.
Absolutely. Content creation is for everybody. And I was telling Unzwaki earlier on as well that the beauty about content creation at our age is experience, guys.
Yeah, it is.
Don't take your life experiences for granted. There's a lot out of your life experiences that you can portray on your channel that can help change somebody else's perspective, somebody else's direction in life, and just to help them put themselves together to say, hey, well, if somebody at my age is able to do this, I surely can do that. So that's the beautiful thing, is that we have life experiences. And if you've been here for a while, you would know what I always talk about, not wanting my experiences to go to waste. So that's the whole point. Duguti, be here. Even if it's two people who find value, it's okay. But the thing is, the nice thing is that it's not two people. It ends up being a lot of people. You've got over 3,000 people already who are finding value in what you do. So that's the beauty. So I know it can be scary to our fellow 40-year-olds, fellow 50-year-olds, fellow 60-year-olds even. It can be scary, but just start. It gets better with time.
Definitely does. I love that answer, by the way. Love it. I hope as a 40 plus, 50 plus, you are inspired.
Hopefully.
And you will start.
Hopefully.
You will just start.
Yes.
All right. So let's wrap it up and let's talk about these 3 questions. Tell us the equipment that you are using. And tell us your location. Where are you based? And just 1 or 2 tips to one of your content creators.
Yes.
I'm
currently using my iPhone, but before I had an iPhone, I was using my old Huawei phone.
Which is this one? This is my old one. I started here also.
Exactly. So that's the thing. You don't need a fancy phone. If you go back to my old YouTube videos, you'll see how unsteady they were because they were in my Huawei, but I just did it. But now I'm using my iPhone. And for a while, I was using a tripod that had a ring light. It recently broke. And people that love me, who are seeing that I'm serious about this content creation, bought me this tripod that I'm using. But that's all I do. When I'm outside, I literally just vlog with my phone. I don't have anything fancy. I use CapCut as a free editing app. I don't pay anything. So you don't really need to feel like you have to spend. No, not at all.
Nothing. Just create
good content. Things that you enjoy, put it up there. And the editing tools, they can seem daunting initially, but
or intimidating because you look at you like, what? I need to give it to my 50-year-old to do this for me.
But if you give yourself time, you can actually learn. Mina, I could have, like you said, my son is a multimedia designer. I could have just said, help me here. I thought, you know what, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to learn
I'm
this
sure he's
thing for
pleasantly
myself.
surprised.
Like all the time. Like, dude, did you do this? Wow. He calls me dude. So he is. So if I could do it take it from me, you can do it as well.
100%.
Exactly.
No, that's very true. And also, please remember to link. I don't know if you've got the link to your tripod.
I do.
So whoever wants to purchase it,
I'll do
can
that.
purchase
I'll
it.
do that.
Or just give us the name, because I think yours has got a name on the
Yeah,
side.
I'll write the name
Yes,
on the screen.
if you don't have the link.
or maybe put the picture.
Alright,
the box.
then. Oh yes.
Yeah.
And also, please tell us, where are you based in the world?
Okay, I am in sunny South Africa. And yeah, we are here. There's a handful of us already. We're really just trying to push and invite older creators to come and, you know, let's all come and experience this. It's actually a beautiful environment. It's a beautiful space.
Beautiful.
I'm sitting with a beautiful Ntswaki whom I would not have known if I was not on YouTube. It also just good for that, to just create your circle of people.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm in South Africa, Johannesburg, and yeah,
The city of gold.
the city of gold.
All right, and maybe 1 or 2 tips to somebody out there that wants to start. What tip would you give them? Like something that you feel nobody gave you that tip, although you've watched 100,000 videos.
Okay.
What is that 1 or 2 things that you think?
Yeah. I would say manage your expectations.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I would say manage your expectations.
Yeah.
YouTube, unlike other content creation platforms, is a little bit different harder in terms of the following. You know, the other platforms, you can sleep today, wake up with 50 followers, but YouTube is not the case. Yes, people do grow eventually, but I would just say manage your expectations and know why you want to be here. Don't do it because everybody else is doing it, because it's going to frustrate you. But if you have a why, just manage your expectations and continue to doing what you enjoy. One advice, I take advice from YouTube very skatingly. But I do. I watch it, but one girl, I can't even remember her name. I watched her video and she said something that have stayed with me, and that's what I've stuck to. And she says, create content as if you're creating for 100,000 subscribers. And just stick to that. And that's what I've adopted. There's 300 of us here, but I create as if I'm creating for a bigger platform.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
so that will keep you on your toes also. Absolutely. But yeah, manage your expectations. But it's lovely here. Try it. If really it's your desire, don't be scared. We are here. And to also say, reach out. You know, there are people like Ntswaki, like myself, who, when you reach out, would not mind to be there and walk the journey with you. So, yeah. All right. So that is the last question.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a lovely conversation. I
think it was lovely as well. I enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And yeah, thank you for your indulgence. And please do give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Please. And please watch the length of the videos. And I'm also going to link Ntswaki's channel so that you can go over there and see. She's beautiful. She's doing amazing things on that side. And give her some support. She's been lovely to me. She's been so supportive. I think she became a subscriber when I had 50 subscribers.
I think so, actually. I remember you were very small. And I wonder what, because I'm able to people that I enjoy their content now, I'm connected with now, I'm able to remember why I subscribed. But to you, it could have been fashion though.
Okay, probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
I thought no. Oh no, was it your thingy, your handle to the grandkids? I think that's stood for me, and I was curious.
What's happening?
That's what stood out for me.
But she's been there like literally from the beginning, and she's been lovely to me. So please, guys, go to her channel and subscribe to her channel. Thank you so much for watching. Love you so much. Mwah!
Bye, darling.